Today, I'm going to be reviewing Ozzy Osbourne's first solo album. This is Blizzard of Oz. Released and recorded in 1980, this album was Ozzy Osbourne's first solo album. It comprised his band of himself, Randy Rhoads on guitar, Bob Daisley on drums, and Lee Kerslake on drums. Bob Daisley on bass. What am I saying? I think this is one of Ozzy's greatest albums. It is an awesome album. It opens with this track, I Don't Know. It's just about how, don't paint a picture of Ozzy. He is what he is. He is going to be what he is, and just leave him alone. And Randy Rhoads' guitar work on this album and this song particularly are amazing. It's what broke Randy Rhoads everywhere, even with his work on the first two Quiet Riot albums, because they were only released in Japan. So that goes on to Ozzy Osbourne's most well-known song, Crazy Train. Personally, I love this song. It is overplayed by a long shot. Everyone knows the song. Even if you don't know who Ozzy Osbourne is, you know this song from somewhere. Randy Rhoads' guitar makes this album and this song for me. I think his guitar work is, I think without Randy Rhoads, Ozzy Osbourne wouldn't have been so big in the early 80s, and I think that's the reason that I love this album and its successor so much. So that goes on to Goodbye to Romance. And that is the first ballad Ozzy Osbourne wrote on his own solo tour. I think it's I'm not a big fan of this song in particular. I don't think it's very Ozzy. It's just like whatever. I like the 2010 guitar and vocal mix better, where they take the bass and the drums out completely. It sounds like a better song. It just doesn't fit Ozzy for me. And that goes into one of Randy Rhoads' most popular guitar solos, which is D. It just shows how classically trained Randy Rhoads is. It's very beautiful. I think that he put a lot of effort into this, trying to make Ozzy, and you can just see and hear all the effort that Randy Rhoads put into this song and this album. And that moves to the most controversial song on this album, Suicide Solution, which, contrary to what most people believe, is actually about alcohol addiction and how it can eventually kill you. This became basically Ozzy's career-defining moment when the two families sued Ozzy for causing their sons to commit suicide because they were listening to this song. The court found him not guilty, but it kind of tainted the song. I love the song. That just kind of put a damper on it. Everybody knows that it's not actually about that, but the circumstances surrounding that whole trial just put a damper on this song. And then we go to one of Ozzy Osbourne's most popular songs, one of my favorite songs by Ozzy. The guitar work on this song, Mr. Crowley, is just so amazing. It's so powerful. The ending guitar solo by Randy Rhoads is just awesome. Everyone knows this keyboard intro. Everyone can tell, oh, yep, that's Mr. Crowley. It's just a very powerful song, especially with the guitar work. Especially for the subject matter is just very odd to have such a powerful song about that kind of subject matter, about like a Satanistic kind of a guy, and it's just a great song. It's probably my favorite song off the album. And that goes to No Bone Movies, which has to be my second least favorite. Goodbye to Romance is my least favorite. No Bone Movies is my second least favorite off the album. I just see no point. It seems like a filler song. You can tell that they just wrote it. It doesn't even sound right live. They pretty much, this is all they had to play from, so they played almost the entire album live. So, it does sound a lot like Sabbath era Ozzy, but I just not a big fan of it. Then we go to Revelation Mother Earth. I think this is what Goodbye to Romance should have been. It has all of the power that a power ballad or a ballad should have, and yet it still manages to rock. And the subject matter is about like conservation and saving Mother Earth, and I think it's just so powerful. It's really Ozzy's vocals and Randy's intricate guitar work is just so awesome. And that goes to the last track of the original album, and that is Steal Away the Night. And it's a great closer to Ozzy's first album. I think it is a very, very, very good song. I think that it's not my favorite song off the album, but it's a very good song. It's a great closer. That goes into You Looking at Me, Looking at You, the first B-side off the album. I like it a lot, but I can definitely see why it is a B-side and wasn't included on the album. It should have been. It could have bumped off possibly No Bone Movies. I think it's a good song. It could have been included and bumped off one of the more bad songs on the album. The second bonus track is the guitar and vocal mix of Goodbye to Romance, which I do like more than the actual song. Just seems a lot more intimate and beautiful if you take out the bass and the drums. And then the bonus tracks close with some more Randy Rhoads guitar solos. So that's my review of Blizzard of Oz. I'll be posting the second part of this, which is reviewing Diary of a Madman, very soon. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe, comment with any opinions, and thanks for watching.